This early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the off.
Group getting ready for the Suns. Plumlee's checked in for Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Okogie's checked in for Beal. And it's Allen in for Jones. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. MP against Allen. MP with it. 10 points in his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? On the take. And he buries his first look.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They're leading by 8 to the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. In for Okogie. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. 5th, Phoenix.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
MP outside. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter. No good, off the front rim. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. O'Neal on the wing. From outside the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
That free throw good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Both free throws good from James.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Beal right side. And then Beal with the Thunder Jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Phoenix in a good situation. Up. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. James is out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's MP in a two-guard. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding. But Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Now MP. Out to James. Back to MP. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Vanderbilt, no good. Phoenix leading by 14. Here's Beal. And the layup falls. Beal's got 6.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
On the wing, Hachimura. MP outside. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Shot on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Morris finds Beal. Allen, left side. Plenty of space. Again, the Suns good for 2.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
Russell to pass to James. And here's MP. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Suns. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. For 3, Allen. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, Los Angeles.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know,
Very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
and it's a completely new group for the Suns. Josh Okogie is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Allen in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Morris outside. sinks the tray. Morris has got 6 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's MP. The Suns clear it. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to O'Neal from the arc. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. From down in the low post, it goes. 6 points for him.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Now Plumlee. Back to Morris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Morris against MP. Out to James. All sorts of time. No good there.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 30. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for Los Angeles, MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's James. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the inside, here's Allen. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Russell, Hachimura, the pass to MP. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Hayes. Allen brings a double team, throws it up high, intercepted. Morris outside, let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots from the elbow, misses off the right iron. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Tries the spin move. Inside, here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Russell finds MP. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Hayes. Hachimura outside. 6 on the shot clock. MP. Outside for Russell. Now here's Hachimura. Now here's MP. Okogie pulls down the board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Morris. Allen with a screen on Russell. Here's Okogie. And a miss there on the triple. Russell against Morris. MP scanning the floor to snap the cold streak. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Russell against Morris. Pass to Allen. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Hachimura, the pass to MP. Again, MP missing. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Okogie. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
James up top. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's MP. Okogie pulls down the board. Pass to Morris. Allen outside. Offensive rebound. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Win some, you lose some. Rest, recuperate, get ready for tomorrow. Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in them people. MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and pressed for success. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Doris, and for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New Orleans, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at the Lakers, They were obviously hoping to start out. Each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. Back to Vanderbilt. Inside, it's stolen by Strus. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Jerome. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, Max Strus developing the ability to play make for teammates. That's an on-time, on-target pass.
Russell against Garland. Here's LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got his second basket of the night. And he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
In time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Wade out there with Max Strus. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
The 3 from Garland. Sinks the triple. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
George Niang.
Hey.
Niang kicks to Okoro. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Niang. Pass to Garland. From past the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 12. Let's get an update on Jarrett Allen. David, what's the status?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the Cavaliers head athletic trainer. And, guys, he said it is a broken leg. You can imagine how much pain he's in right now. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room right now. They have no idea when he'll be able to return. The certainly not tonight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
The dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
He's checked in for Cleveland.
You need to make something
Cruz,
happen.
he's
Let's
checked
go.
in for the Lakers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Wade, he's checked in for George Niang.
Team Wade.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
MP deciding where to go with it. Spins. Fires from the corner. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Garland. Bucket is good. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Garland against MP. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Cruz. Another miss by MP.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Another miss by MP. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights, guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the... And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Lakers.
Where's the intensity at the defensive?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with with some changes. Wade comes in for George Niang. And Strus is subbed in for Okoro. And the Lakers also making a change. MP's checked in for Connect. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis.
2 minutes.
MP out there with Austin Reed.
2 minutes.
And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Garland kicks to Wade. For 3, Mitchell. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
MP against Garland. Cruz. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Wade's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Loads it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
MP with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's MP. Another miss by MP. Cleveland leading by 10. Cruz passes to Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 21 in the game.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The 3 from Garland gets the 3-pointer to fall. Garland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
MP with it. Fades back. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got George Niang. Max Strus is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. MP, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
That free throw missing. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Ring shot on the way. That one wide left. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 14, and the basket is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Austin Reeves is checked in for Russell. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cruz. LeBron kicks to Hachimura. Reeves with the screen for Hachimura. Here's Cruz. Pass to Reeves. LeBron outside. Just 4 to shoot. On the top of the key. And Okoro pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's MP, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, for the Cavaliers. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Merrill, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's MP for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season. hey, it's just one loss. Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home.
Good, MP.
MP, you're about to go off.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
And the Lakers starting five. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. And when you look at the numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Well, those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip.
Be up on Emmanuel.
For Toronto, Olynyk checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Dick. And it's Brown in for Quickley. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Hachimura comes in for Reddish. Christie's checked in for Reeves. And MP subbed in for Russell. A minute and a half left in the first quarter of the game. For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court for our squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
Switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. 5th, the Lakers.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new. And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
From down low, and it's good for 2.
I like to see the handles from Scotty coming along there. Much improved since his rookie year.
MP inside. Check by Mitchell. MP shot is off. Raptors trail by 10. Right side Mitchell. Outside Barnes. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Sometimes it's just that easy. They get Barnes the ball, and he gets that smooth J off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. MP shot is off.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Pass to Christie. MP with it. Deflected. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Los Angeles leading by 7. We've got Chris Boucher. Bruce Brown is out there with Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Abaji in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. MP shot is good.
They say the mid-range shot's a dying shot, but their MP doing his best to resuscitate it.
Brown passes to Dick. The 3. And Brown gets the 3. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's MP. Rebound Toronto. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Now here's MP. From the high post. Again, MP missing.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And finished off by Boucher.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Now the Raptors with it. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Here's the 3. That one no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
MP with it. Now guarded by Brown. Oh, another miss by MP.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
MP outside. Pass to Christie. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
and things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to...
So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lakers on top, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
You look at Los Angeles, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark? They need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Here for the Raptors. Abaji's checked in for Barrett, and it's Brown in for Quickly. MP's checked in for Los Angeles.
One side.
That one misses for Reeves. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 2-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And so in the game for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here for the Raptors. Olynyk comes in for Pirtle, and Mitchell subbed in for Dick. The Lakers making a switch here. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. The Lakers for the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Russell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Russell plays with such great change of pace and deceiving the defense right there. Got the D out of position.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Good on both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
For Toronto, they've got 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Well, Los Angeles shooting about 41%. On the wing, MP, defended by Brown. MP, that one's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
It's Brown on the wing. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. The Lakers trail. MP looking around. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Offline from the top of the key. The Raptors have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Russell against Brown. To the middle. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis is... The Lakers shooting 40% since the break. Pass to MP. Fires from deep. Out to Hachimura. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Hachimura's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Jakob Poeltl. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Raptors' head athletic trainer. It seems like there's a little tingling and swelling around the tailbone, and they're addressing it now. Injuries are obviously never at a good time, but they seem even more frustrating this early in the season, guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Chris Boucher out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Abaji in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. 3 on 3. Here's Boucher. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's MP. The 3, James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Allie, thank you.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
James passes to MP. To stop the run. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
We'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
It's Barrett on the wing, covered by MP. Barrett, and he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Lakers trail by 8. Pass to MP. Six to shoot. From the line. Oh, another miss by MP. On offense, here come the Raptors. They've got a 10-0 run going.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Rising up off the ground.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And so Toronto takes the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared...